So good with the rhythm and with listening. I'm amazed. Great job, audience. And a huge clap to all those who did Nariko for us. Thank you. Woo! All right. Yeah, just go ahead and pass up your Nariko if you have them. Thank you. The box is over there. Okay, yeah, thanks. Okay, so our next piece is called Hiryu, and it means flying dragon. So this first one was Sanja Matsuri from Deb's hometown of Matsuzaka in Japan. She taught English when she was living there. I also taught English on the JET program. If anyone is interested in a way to get to Japan, that is excellent. A lot of people apply right after they are, or before they're going to graduate from college, or you could do it when you're a little bit older too. But it's a year-long commitment, and they put you somewhere in Japan. It could be a surprise. I was fortunate enough to be put in my mother's hometown, which was truly a life-changing time for me. I finally got to get to know all my family over there. Before that, I couldn't really speak Japanese well. And that's also where I learned how to play taiko. So yay, thank you, JET program. So I just wanted to give a little short story about, really keeping your culture and your background. Long ago, during World War II, people of Japanese descent were locked up, right? Put in camps, even if they were American citizens. So it's really striking to me, if that happened today, I would be in the camp because I'm half Japanese. My mother would be in the camp, and she got to come over here because she met my dad when he was in the Navy serving during Vietnam. He was on a supply ship in Yokosuka. It was amazing. Yesterday, an elderly gentleman came up to me and said, I was on a supply ship in Yokosuka. I thought that was really cool. Anyhow, yeah, Kat would be in the camps, Naoka would be in the camps, Naoko's children who are half Japanese, Mailani and Mana would be in the camps. I had, my brother was here early, and my little nephew, he doesn't look Japanese at all. Japanese blood pretty much thins out, when you're 1/4. But it blows my mind to think that. So I'm really thankful that we're able to share our culture, and people want to see it and want to be a part of it and share it. So thank you so much for your support. It's really great to not be in a camp. Wow, thank you to Wade and Milani. They did a great job, oh my gosh. Whew. That's a lot of pressure, you know, to be asked to perform randomly in front of a crowd. All right, so does anyone have any quick questions for us? Okay, that's all right if you have no questions. So, oh yes, go ahead. Cool. So it could be seen as a karate stance, but basically we, since we're a Japanese group, there are a lot of moves that are similar to martial arts. And actually this next song, Miyake, is performed in a sideways lunging style. It may remind you of some martial arts, but it's really from the island of Izu, bringing in fishing nets. So I hope you can see that. It's kind of fun. You know, I wanted to also say, a gentleman here mentioned about his German family. You know, after World War II or during World War II, they were told not to use their German. And so you lose all that language in the background. And I was like, I can relate to that too, because, you know, I'm half German. I actually did a little talk at one of the jails in Lincoln, and I started out with, I'm sure you're wondering why they asked a German American to come speak to you during Asian American Month. But it is, you lose so much when you lose that piece of your history. I remember cleaning out my great-grandma's apartment after she had passed, and I was in college then, and she had all these cards and letters in German, and I was like, great-grandma spoke German? And they're like, yeah, didn't you know she had an accent? I thought, no, I never realized that, because she's my great-grandma. This is how I've known her all my life. And I felt what a huge loss of not knowing that part of her. And then they told me she came over from Germany, and they drove in the rutted roads with their old car, and that during the Great Depression they had to drink goat's blood because they didn't have enough food. So really, I think if any of you have the opportunity and you have like a bicultural family, keep your language alive, keep your culture alive. It gives a richness to your family's history, and I just think it's a beautiful part. I would have never been able to start this group and share this cultural part of me without having learned about my mom's culture. So thank you all so much. Wade and Milani. They were on. That's so awesome. Thanks. Please give them a hand again. Whew. And, it takes a lot of work to do taiko drumming, but really it's for anyone. Sometimes we give classes and workshops, lessons. We are good for age 5 to 105. If you have any body parts that don't exactly move right, we try to work with you. I've taught students who are deaf in Japan. We use a lot of body cues for playing. It's pretty amazing what anyone can do. Basically, all cultures have drumming, right? Every single culture on this earth. And why is that? Why do we all have drumming? Why do we all love that beat? Because when you were in your mother's womb, whether you're adopted, whether anything, whatever your story is, you heard your mother's heartbeat. And that's what all of us have inside of us. I must say, a little caveat, I have taught a handful of students who have no rhythm at all. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe their mom's heartbeat was off or their heartbeat is off. we just put a few extra towels on their drum so other people would be like, whoa. But it's amazing how there are so many things within cultures, within this whole earth, that we share a similarity with. And even food, which is so different. Everybody has their fantastic recipes or their family recipes. I can tell you I still favor Japanese food because I grew up with that. But I didn't have any understanding of how special that was until at a church potluck, a woman behind me, she said, "Oh my gosh, this is fabulous. Did your mom make this dish?" And I was like, "Yeah, it's some Japanese thing." You know, I was a teenager. And she said to me, "Wow, you have the best of both worlds." And I was like, what? Because I never heard it phrased that way. I always kind of felt embarrassed of my Japanese heritage. You know, I was picked on as a kid. And for someone to say that that was a good thing, that has stuck with me for 40 years. So I hope you all can help other people in your communities know that they are treasured. It doesn't matter where you came from. It doesn't matter if you have past German heritage and you've lost it. Just getting connected feels amazing. Like I can't tell you how good it is to be able to share our Japanese culture with you all. It is a thrill. It's really, it makes my family in Japan feel proud that I've really embraced my heritage, finally. So thank you all for supporting Lauritzen Gardens and Omaha Sister City. Okay. If some of you have seen us perform before, this is a song that's usually performed seated. Takes a lot of core strength. Actually, all of taiko drumming takes a lot of core strength. And for some people, they think it's all in the arms. But if you don't have that power coming from within, you really can't convey the sound because it's supposed to come out of here, come through your arms, and go through your bachi. These are bachi. And your hit should extend that power and energy through the drum. That's why we get this such a great sound and feeling. It really is so satisfying to hit the drums. Usually we would have some audience participation, but on top of cement we kind of avoid that because any bachi that gets dropped in the cement probably will be all nicked up and we'll have to stand it for a while. So sorry, no, next time maybe we'll have audience participation. I know a lot of people just love wailing on the drums, right? Get out all your stress and frustration. Okay, so our next piece is called Yashawaka, and it means night ogres. I hope you can imagine us fighting and battling and finally winning over the Oni, who is the bad guy. The ogre who picks on the characters in all of the folk tales, like Momotaro, which is Peach Boy, or Kintaro. And there is a, I think it's the Jewish Community Theater, will be doing a story with Hana and Momotaro maybe in November sometime. So if you look that up, events in Omaha, that'll be kind of cool. I'll be doing a workshop for that. I cannot think of the date right now. But we'll also be at Anime Nebraska, which is in Council Bluffs, Iowa. But we'll be there in 2 weeks, so Saturday, October 18th. And if you want to find out about more info from us, you can look up Kokyo Taiko on Facebook. Our logo is like on our little bags behind our drums. And we have those little bags because sometimes bachi break or sometimes they shoot out of our hands. And I tell everyone, if you get hit by a bachi, it's your honor. You don't sue in Japan. No suing. All right, so enjoy. Yeah, that's what a busted bachi looks like. Can be a little sharp. Ooh.